and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Caleb going to throw right away. Williams looking to do it himself. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
9.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
And the Bears, first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
For a Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this is caught at the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Devin Duvernay, 37 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 23. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Roman, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
This is 2nd and 8. Jackson. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Jackson going to keep it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
There's a short one caught by Lovell. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears first and 10.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Here's Jackson to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll try to pick it up himself. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Off the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raven first down.
Jackson.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return. Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that.
There he goes, left side. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 7-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing after the interception, Williams.
Pass caught right side by Loveland.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
To throw, Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Duvernay in motion. Here's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
15 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
To the air, Williams.
Touchdown Bears!
Devin Duvernay.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this 1st half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Throwing to start the drive.
Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Back to throw again.
Williams looking to do it himself. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 20.
Williams going to look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing is Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of of bounds just shy of the 40. That third down conversion good for 23.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Taken at the goal line.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Williams.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man down the field. That's Burden.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Luther Burden,
68 yards.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Draw play. This is Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Yo. Sit up!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Jackson to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And the Ravens first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucked back and I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor.
Right to the air is Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Go.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
Henry out of the pistol. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Cut.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
The 13-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Sit on. 180. That's what. You change it. Sit on.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
We're scoreless after one. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Hey, middle. Alpha, sit on. 180. And a shot. Sit on.
They'll drop the throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They go play action now. Jackson.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
gun, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
What are you? You are X. You are what? Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Back to throw. Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 49 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7.
10, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Middle. Sit up. 180. Sit up. 180. 180. What is up?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
180. 180. That's it.
Play action. It's Jackson.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's metal brain corrodes.
You try to take us more.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, sit up.
To throw again is Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RP. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And with the struggles they've had putting points on the board, he's the one who's had the breakthrough. Trying to find him again for another one to try to add to their total.
Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Luke now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Ravens 10.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting heads just...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, report. You change it.
Jackson now. Going deep for Walker. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180. What? 180. Wait. Report. Hey, middle.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
180. Sit up. 180. Sit up.
To throw is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Go ahead.
Here's Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 29 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Ravens 23, Ravens 16.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Now it's Jackson.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Report. No, we changed it.
Jackson will throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
That's the score. Ravens 30. Ravens 16.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Go. 13. Alrighty. You at X. Hey, Ozzy.
Jackson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Ready? Pass the 6. Ready?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, we're ready?
Second and 11.
No, we changed it. Ready? Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Middle.
In motion, the tight end. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Ready? Sit up. Ready? Sit up.
And Jackson throwing once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's got Rome. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
A gain of 27 more yards.
This is first and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10. At the
Now
19.
Lamar changing the play.
Yo. Hey, report.
Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Luke now for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 30, Ravens 23.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
You change it.
Throwing now is Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Jackson.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now a 2nd and 2. They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That is a big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
And it's 4th down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on E!
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180!
Right to the air here. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A long one from Gibbs. 36 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Not value one. Like 20.
To throw is gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up. Thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
First down.
We're good.
We're good at the 9-yard line.
We go. 76. 76. Maverick wall. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson now. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get that touch.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Hot pass in the hands of Flowers. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. You. Go. Hey.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. It is 2nd and 6. And they whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
1st and 10.
No, we changed it. 180.
They'll try the right side with Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brian Branch on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, report. Look.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
180. Hey, sit hard. Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ric Flair. Here we go.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Going up top. That's caught. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's first and goal. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 49. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
180! What's that?
Here's Gibbs. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. The Lions call their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now here's second and goal.
Hey, Shell! 120!
Goff to throw. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
20! 4 down!
Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second touchdown of this first half.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
For the 2-point conversion.
Super one!
They're trying to run it and give it to Gibbs. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Jackson. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
DC ready?
On play action, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Sit up. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up. Sit up.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What fun! He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time on talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, we're ready. Sit up. Report. Sit up. Ready? Sit up. Hey.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 6.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A give to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. Throwing Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
180. Yo. Tonight. Hey, report.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First and 10.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Go right here. Hey, sit up. 180. Hey, sit up. You changed it. Sit up.
To throw is Jackson. And the Ravens are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Get up. 180. 180. Hey, shot. Hey, Ozzy.
Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Ravens 21, Lions 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down, Detroit.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, 20! Hell, you won! What's that?
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Detroit.
So they find themselves down 8 with less than 2 minutes. You can't act as if this is the final possession of the game. Because remember, if they score a touchdown and they don't convert the 2-point try, they got.
And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
From the gun, it's Goff. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yo,